So I just moved my blueberries. Now is actually a good time to move your blueberries. You don't want to do it in the middle of the summer when it'll stress the roots out so bad that they'll just end up dying if you do it when it's so hot. So now when the nights are cool, actually prefer it after it freezes, when the roots are totally dormant, to move your blueberries. But I got blueberry here, blueberry here, blueberry here. There are actually 3 different varieties. This is a late bloomer, that's a mid bloomer, and that's an early bloomer. So that way I have my blueberries spread throughout the whole summer. Ideally. I had these in those pots, like pretty good sized pots, and they just were struggling. It just didn't seem like they were producing very good. They'd have some berries, but I just felt like they should be having a better yield than they were. So wanted to get them in here. I'm going to actually put some other flowers in here as well to kind of help with bring in some pollinators and some just some pretty flowers and stuff to kind of coexist with these. But a little interesting backstory about blueberries. There's a lady named Sarah White who is actually the daughter of a cranberry farmer from New Jersey many years ago in the early 20th century. And she teamed together with a USDA botanist. I think his name was Frederick Corville or something like that. Anyway, they partnered together to try and figure out how to cultivate blueberries. Up until then, all blueberries were pretty much wild. Like the Native Americans, they'd grow blueberries and eat them, of course, but they were all wild blueberries. They never cultivated them. So what I mean by cultivating is, to use it as a major crop, or to kind of develop it, take it from its wild species into a finished product, if you will. So, and then back to the story of Sarah White. So she and Corville teamed up together. He brought the scientific knowledge of how to. He figured out that blueberries really require pretty acidic soil. So in these blueberries holes, in the holes of these blueberries, before I put them in, I put some lime in there. Lime is helpful to raise the pH of the soil. So put some lime in there along with some just some regular fertilizer. And so Corville brought the scientific knowledge, and then White, her role in the partnership was she was good at marketing. If she were alive today, she'd probably have thousands of Instagram followers or Facebook followers. She was a maven. She'd go out and in this sell. She was really good at the selling process. Also, she also good at the packaging. Interesting story. She was actually, their partnership was actually developed the first use of cellophane over the top of the blueberries so they could be displayed in stores, grocery stores and things like that. So that helped with the shelf life, but it was something those two developed for the sale of blueberries. And along with her salesmanship, she started this thing called Try and Report, which she would give the blueberries away to the farmers, who in turn would be her voice out in the community. So they would she would give them away for free. They would try them and, in her eyes, be impressed by them and tell their neighbors, which helped to grow the sale of her blueberries. It's said that White and Corville's partnership actually developed the commercial blueberry industry. over time. It was them too that it's traced back to getting the commercial blueberry industry off the ground, which is pretty cool. You know, started with a lady who had a vision, and that seems like it always starts that way. Somebody with a vision that has the ability to put the vision into practice, and she found the person that she could team up with that would help her with her vision, achieve her vision. So why should you grow blueberries? I think I want to grow blueberries just for their health benefits, and because I like the taste. I like to put them in yogurt. I like to make smoothies out of them. They're very, very versatile. But they're very high in antioxidants. One of the best per unit of antioxidants in the berry compared to any other fruit or vegetable. It's just off the charts. In fact, it's said that a cup of cultivated blueberries has 9,000 antioxidants per cup, where wild blueberries have up to 13,000 antioxidants per cup. That's amazing. Nothing even competes with that. So why are antioxidants so important? Well, they can, what they do is they actually reduce the oxidation of LDL cholesterol, which essentially can lower heart disease, the chances of heart disease. They can also assist in brain function. Blueberries are also very high in vitamin C and vitamin K and manganese. They're very versatile because you can, you can store them, you can freeze them, you can eat them fresh. They have a pretty good shelf life. Blueberries are they're a staple in my diet, and I try and eat them every day. I hate to buy them from the grocery store, but through the winter they got to come from someplace else because I can't grow them, and I like them fresh. But there's just too many benefits of blueberries to overlook them. So I hope you've enjoyed the little history of blueberries in my little blueberry patch. I got 3 in now. I'm gonna maybe trim them up a little bit. I got some green growth here, but I'm hoping that these will do better next year. And like I said, I have all summer long yielding blueberries. So early, mid, and late summer bloomers. So, and of different sizes. I got some of the rabbit eye, some of the jumbos. So I like them both. So anyway, I hope you consider having your own blueberry patch. Pretty easy to grow. Dig a hole that's twice the size of the root ball. They do like pretty good loamy, good draining soil. Need to have direct sunlight, which I certainly have that, 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. Water them pretty regularly, and make sure that pH is on the more acidic side, and you'll do great with them. Put a little fertilizer in maybe in the springtime, but you don't have to really worry too much about that. In here I got this bark mulch which holds the moisture in pretty well, and actually this lowers the pH, so that's why lime is essential, why I put it in the hole. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you consider growing some blueberries. They are wonderful.